Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the playoff edition of Friday Football Frenzy on a Saturday morning. I'm Stan Pamfilis along with Luke Notestine. And Luke, last night it was win or go home.
That's right, Stan. And you just got to love playoff time because the intensity builds. It's either win or go home and get ready for basketball season and start picking out Christmas gifts.
You don't want to do that. We start at the pit, the Franklin High, the Panthers, third ranked in the state, top seed in 2AA, hosting number 18 Parkway. And in this one, bad omen. We have a transformer that blows and they delay the game 15 minutes. But starts off well for Franklin as they get the ball to Jeremiah Young, goes outside 7-0. So things look good. And now Parkway trying to drive down the field. But watch Trey Maslin. Watch this play. What a pick. And then he stays in bounds and goes all the way for the touchdown, but bring it back because of a penalty. So now that same drive is 4th and 19. Luke Keener, middle screen to Zach Graham, opens up like the party of the Red Sea, gets some great blocks. He's in there, and it's 14-0. Things look great. But here come the Rebels coming right back, the 16th seed, led by Max Robinson, who just plows his way up the middle and gets into the end zone, 14-7. And right before the half, though, Franklin trying to pad that lead. They're moving down the field. They're in the red zone, but Keener's pass is picked off. And so at the half, we're 14-7. Franklin leads. Start of the third quarter, another bad omen. Lights go out, and the lights went out on Franklin's season as well. Unfortunately, they're stunned by the last seed, 16th seed team, 28-17. Great year, though. First loss of the year, but wow, it's a tough way to end it.
Sure. All right, let's continue with the champs. Asheville riding high after knocking off Irwin and claiming another MAC title. Second quarter, Asheville on top, 6-0. Tevin Salters to Reggie Battle up the middle, and Battle is gone. 50-yard touchdown to make it 13-0 Asheville. A little bit later in the first quarter, Cuthbertson is going to come back with their quarterback, Ryan Kendall, keeping the ball, and spin move at the goal line to find the end zone to make it 13-7. A little bit later in the game, Cuthbertson trying to score again. Kendall back to pass, and he finds a wide open receiver. Well, it's actually a safety, Ricky Scott. He plays for Asheville. Big interception and a huge turnover near the goal line for the Cougars. Asheville would then take advantage. Tevin Salters leads Asheville deep into Cavaliers territory, and then Salters connects with Dan Quirius Green. Touchdown Cougars, and Asheville goes on to win on their home turf 33-7. Now let's head to Kerr Stadium where the Irwin Warriors played host to Ashebrook last night. Third quarter tied up at 14 points apiece. Ashebrook quarterback Austin Mitchell's pass tipped at the line of scrimmage, picked off by Irwin's Jeremiah Jackson. He returns it all the way to the end zone for the pick six, and the Warriors take the lead 21-14. Jackson getting congrats on the sidelines. Later in the quarter, Ashebrook has an answer though. Austin Mitchell, the pump fake, and then taking off. Some serious speed, 40 yards to the house for Mitchell, and that ties this ball game up at 21 points apiece. But back comes Irwin. This thing was back and forth all night long. Austin Brown rolls to his left and finds Jeremiah Jackson, the incredible one-handed catch to keep the chains moving. And then Brown hands off to Kelman Simpson. He does this. He has done this all year long. 34-yard touchdown run to make it 28-21 Irwin. But this game goes overtime, and Ashebrook hits a game-winning field goal in that extra session. Irwin loses to Ashebrook in overtime last night, 38-35.
Now 1AA playoff, Swain County hosting the 8th seed, East Wilkes. Swain up 14-0 in the first on their own 38. Now watch this. Ramius Smith to Kobe Twanita, gets a great block. There's another great block there. And he is gone 62 yards, 21-0 Swain. East Wilkes figures we got to try something different. They do some razzle-dazzle. The quarterback, Zach West, will give to the running back, Chris Ward. Ward is going to make the halfback pass, but, Jordan Cody says, not today. At the goal line, he picks it off. Coach Neil Blankenship says, here's how you call a unique play. Smith goes back to pass, throws it, tipped once, tipped twice. Beautiful play.
Just how he drew it up.
Cody picks it up again. Nice gain. And they finish off this drive. Taylor Oros goes outside, and he gets dragged in, but not before he's in the end zone. Swain wins this one 56-31. Owen, the 7th seed in 2AA, hosting number 10 seed Mount Pleasant. It was a rainy night at Warhorse Stadium, but it didn't bother the fans that were out there. They enjoyed it. They especially enjoyed it when Owen started moving the ball down the field. Second quarter, Austin Bennett right up the middle. He might go all the way, but instead he's hauled from behind by Robert Johns, but big gain to the 18, just the lazy inevitable. 2 plays later, you give it to your big horse. Jagger Gardner, he's going to bust right through there for the touchdown. 7-0, 10:38 left in the half. Owen's defense was very tough last night as they wouldn't let anything delay the inevitable win as they were stopping the visitors pretty much most of the night. They shut them out. Actually, Owen wins it 13-0. They'll be at number 2, unbeaten North Rowan next Friday.
McKinley Brown and the Pisgah Black Bears hosting Hickory yesterday. Pisgah trailed 14-0 at halftime. Second half, a different story. Hickory trying to punt, but it's blocked by Pisgah's Cheryl Rathbone. What a big turnover for the Black Bears on their home turf, because a few minutes later, McKinley Brown has been excellent all season long. Play action fake and goes deep to Jesse Anderson, wide open for the score. That cuts the Hickory lead down to 14-6. Later in the second quarter, more aerial attack from Pisgah. Brown facing a 4th and 23, no problem. A wide open Trevor Johnson in stride, and Pisgah goes on to win this ball game last night 31-14. Elsewhere, Tuscola hosting Piedmont. Tuscola quarterback Woody Cornwell forced to sit out again after breaking his collarbone. Third quarter, Tuscola down 17-7. Their running back Bryce Myers wearing number 11 in honor of Cornwell. Well, and it worked out pretty well. Myers breaking off a 38-yard run to move the chains. That sets up Jake Davis from 22 yards out. The field goal is good to cut the Piedmont lead to 17-10. Piedmont would score to make it 24-10 in the fourth, but Tuscola wouldn't go down easily. Parker Allen to Daniel Smathers. 67 yards all the way down that far sideline for the score, but it would not be enough last night. Tuscola loses to Piedmont. Your final score 31-17.
Now to 2A, a rematch game. Madison at Polk. Wolverines won the regular season game 21-7. Wouldn't be close last night, though. Polk up 6-0 in the first. Madison punts. Reese Schleybaugh. Watch him here. He gets the punt in. Goes one way. Gets a great block. There's another great block.
Wow.
Cuts it back across the field. And now he's going to cut it back up, and he almost goes all the way. He's finally brought down at the Patriot 45-yard line. That sets up this play. Schleybaugh on the keeper. Touchdown, 13-0. Second quarter, look at this. Paul on the Polk 49. Jordan Smith gets the call. Looks like he stopped, but no. Breaks out of the pack, goes all the way. Touchdown, 19-0.
You just can't tackle him.
And watch this. Look at Jamal. Tanner says, give it to me, give it to me. And Schleybaugh says, okay. What a great catch. And then a spin move. And he does the rest for the touchdown, 39-0.
Nice.
Wolverines go on to a 48-13 win on the road at Reedsville next Friday.
Seeing a lot of top plays in there.
Yeah, here's some other scores from last night. Of course, Smoky Mountain had to forfeit their game to Forest Hill.
North Davidson all over Robertson, 70-34. And Reynolds, a big win, 65-14 over Sun Valley.
Sun Valley, I think, is number 4 seed, and Reynolds was number 13. Wow. Reedsville defeats Hendersonville 50-20. And this is a tough one for Brevard, the 13th seed. They were tied with 9 seconds to go, but North Wilkes kicks the field goal to beat them.
Wow. A lot of great games last night. Shelby over Mountain Heritage 58-8. Avery County 36-12 winners over Bessemer City. Star Mountain defeats Mitchell, and Murphy a winner over Rosman. And Andrews 34-15 winners over Thomas Jefferson.
And finally, how about this is a big upset. Hayesville knocks off Robbinsville 20-17. That means Andrews will host a playoff game, second round next week. They will host Hayesville.